They have so much power. The media is, in fact, everything to the world. And then now what is going on is nothing positive is really coming out of these journalists. Nothing very productive is really coming out of them. They just write the topics to suit their own personal desires and their own personal wishes for what they think will sell in the front pages of the news, instead of positively bringing out good stuff, because the whole world now is listening and watching to us and reading about us on the internet and everywhere else. In the media, you guys are the only people who have the power to change that. But you're not. You're getting worse, actually.
If I'm really getting you correctly, then you think that in the scheme of things, the media is the key to everything. Is that what it is? Is that what you're saying?
The media is the key to everything.
It's not the president of the country, it's not, let's say, the ministers, it's not the politician, but it's not the actor, it's not the actress, it's not the Sakole, it's not the Shatawalis, but it's the media. Is that what you're saying?
The media is the mediator, is the medium, is the between person between the source and what the people are hearing. So if Sarkodie says something, or if the president of Ghana says something, the media has the power to change what he said. And everybody will believe the media, because the people, for some reason, believe that these people can tell us a lie out there. So even if you lie to them consistently, you don't have to tell the truth. It just has to be a lie consistently. They'll believe the lie. Because the brain is a creature of repetition. The brain becomes what you constantly repeat to it. So if the media keeps saying an information which wasn't the right information to the people, that's what the people will believe. And what I'm saying is, we don't have bad governments, or we don't have bad healthcare systems, or we don't have bad entertainment systems. We have defective people in these systems. So it's not really them. But we don't have bad media, we have bad people in the media that makes it defective media. So it's the people actually what the problem is. The people, not the media. It's the people who are the media. So until you have a good moral foundation as a person, individually, then if your foundation is defective, then your media you're giving out there will be defective. The information you're giving out will be defective. So it's really not. The president can say whatever he likes, but it's up to the media to change what he says. Whatever you read. And people believe what they read. Because for some funny reason, they don't think the media will put the wrong thing out there.
Well, from what you're saying, it just reminds me of a movie that I watched. I think it's Die Hard 4. I don't know if you've watched that movie. Die Hard 4. I think that's Bruce Willis and this young guy in it who was telling Bruce Willis, when he was listening to radio, he says that he shouldn't listen to it because, I mean, the media, they manipulate everything that they put out there. So for him, he doesn't listen to. I don't know whether you belong to that school of thought, because listening to you, I'm sure you belong to that school of thought, because you think that.
No, I'm a big fan of TV, television, radio, everything, because I probably have a certain form of control, and I understand. That's what I'm saying, that you have to educate the people exactly, or the media themselves. I actually told Eugene here and my other brother that I wanted to have a meeting with the media. I wanted to have a meeting with them. Eugene, who brought me for this interview, knows about it, and said, I want to meet with the media. He said, why? I said, because I have some information I want them to know about. Journalists, not entertainment journalists, any form of journalists. So I told them to bring themselves together, but I want to have a meeting with them. Just to talk to them on how, look, you have no idea how important the media is. In fact,
you think that they don't know that the media, men and women, they don't know how maybe important media is?
They don't know their weight yet. They don't know their true glory.
Some have said that, and especially in recent times, some artists have come out and say that, well, to them, they don't need the media. They can, whatever they become, is maybe, I don't know whether their own power, their own machinations, that they become who they are.
That's impossible. You need the media. The media is everything. You're a man. Do you know what your media is? Your medium? Your medium is your soul. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. Without that, you're nothing. That's why there's a saying, what does it say again? What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? His soul is not his life. And it says again, what will you get in exchange for your soul? Your soul is your media. Your body, your spirit, and in between you is your soul, which makes your decisions. That's a decision maker. That's a choice maker, which is the medium between you as a man there, as a majid there, your spirit and your body as a man. Your medium is your soul, which is your media, which is your interpreter, which is the one who chooses everything you do as a man. Without that, you're nothing. Now, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Your soul is not your life. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. So if I sell or trade my soul to the devil, like what they say, like if I trade my soul, that means I've given everything I have. That means I've given my emotions, my will, which is all I have, which is my power to decide and to choose for myself. If I give that away, then what am I? I'm nothing.
Okay, right. So Majid Michel, is it Michel Majid or Majid Michel? Which is
First name is Majid.
Okay, so the first name is Majid, and the second name is Michel.
Michel.
So we have to say Majid Michel. Right, now let's talk about your industry, the acting, the movie industry. Some say that there's not enough support coming from government, not just this particular government, successive government that have come. They are not giving the needed attention that the arts and entertainment should get. That is why the industry is like this.
You see, sometimes I think we should have a little patience with ourselves and not rush too much into issues like this. I think it's an injustice to compare ourselves to countries like Great Britain or Canada or Germany, or United States of America or France, where these people have been democracies for over 200-300 years. We are just 59 years old, and compared to them, we are adolescents in the industry, and then we are still growing up as a people. And I think it's even an injustice for these countries to compare themselves with us when it comes to certain things like production or anything in the film industry. We've come a very, very long way in terms of how powerful our films have gone outside, and it's just a matter of time and patience that we need for us to first put value on ourselves. And I think if we put value on ourselves first, the government won't have a choice but to come to us themselves, because leadership is truly the capacity to influence others through inspiration and not manipulation. So if we inspire the people greatly and put value on ourselves, then naturally the government themselves will come. We don't have to force that.
Okay, now let's talk about the environment. And when we hear in the political circles and we hear this government sometimes they speak, they talk about enabling environment and all that. Do you think that the environment has been enabled enough for the industry to really thrive, to blossom, to be where it should be, for the Ghana movie industry, for instance, to compete with the Nollywoods, the Bollywoods?
The government has nothing to do with this. The government is out of this equation completely. The government.
I'm talking about the environment because they need to put certain policies. Whereas a lot of this sector is private sector driven. But I'm saying that you need also support from the government. They have to set the environment in such a way that you'll be able to succeed in it.
You see, until you start realizing that you don't need the government for things you do, you still always will depend on the government. I don't know why we want the government to be. It will be of help, yes, but then don't make it a priority that you wake up in the morning and you need the government's help. You need to help you as an individual first, and you need to discover first your gift, your talent, your vision, exactly what you want. People wake up and they don't even have a vision, but then they want to go ask for help from the government. For what exactly, they don't even know. What the destination is, what the end address is, what the final picture is. So what exactly is the vision for the industry, and who is there? There are no policies in place, there are no leaders in place.
And the industry lacks vision.
Well, of course, because we lack one particular vision amongst ourselves. Let's say Socrates and I will come together. But then, you see, There's a difference between the mission and the vision. If you ask Socrates, what do you do? He'll say he's a filmmaker. You ask Majid, what do you do? He says, I'm a filmmaker. Okay, you ask Socrates, what's your vision? Socrates will say, sex sells. You ask Majid, what's your vision? I say, religion sells. So it's the same mission, filmmaking, but different visions. Okay, but now until we have the same vision, you see, what if Socrates has a different vision from me? That's a two visions. That's vision, which is division. You call it. So first, we need to have one particular main vision as a body, and then we can say this is what we want to achieve in the next 2 years. We want to do these kind of films. We want to do 10 films with these themes, with this genre. We want to do these type of movies in the next 2 years and shoot them to every part of the world, and we need the help of the government to give us funds to do that. That's fine. But besides that, all our individuals will start doing their own personal jobs, and the industry will be the same. So we need one main big vision altogether. Though they're different visions, but the same mission.
Okay, I may have to fast forward on some of the things. It seems to me that you've been a bit lost on the scene, and correct me if I'm wrong on that. That we've not been seeing much and hearing much of Majid lately. Is that correct?
No, I think that would be for well, in movies, films are now majorly on the internet and not really on the DVDs or CDs because of the producers and the issues about piracy and them not making the money back. So now the films are majorly on the internet where people have to go and watch, and the internet is sometimes a problem because you need your Wi-Fi to go on and to access it, and it's not right there on the streets for you as it used to be before. That's majorly why.
Would you say that is affecting maybe the not popularity, but putting you at the doorsteps of the people is becoming a problem because now internet access in penetration in Ghana is not that much. It's not like maybe in the Western countries where, let's say, every home you have an internet where people can, and some homes, Wi-Fi automatically maybe in the home, so you're able to even watch some of these movies. You think that is becoming a problem, is affecting maybe you people in the industry?
Let me tell you something very funny. Piracy makes the actors famous. Very famous. Piracy, but it's bad for the producers because they can't have their money back. But then when you pirate a movie, it goes all over the world, every corner, everywhere has a movie. Now the actors become more famous, but the producer loses money. Okay? The issue with the internet system in Africa is just a bit slow, but it's picking. That's what I'm saying, that we need a little patience. This will come. As time goes on, it will come. It's the same point I'm making. We need to have patience. We're not even 60 years old yet. You have countries who are 300 years old. They used to be how we were before. So it's just a matter of time. I'm sure the internet in Africa will pick. Every household will have a good internet system where they can tap into our movies and go on Netflix or Roku TV or Ibaka or all the internet stations where they can get together free access to the films equally. But for now, it's a bit slow.
Okay, now let's do a bit of comparative studies here now. Ghana and Nigeria. I know that you've been also going to Nigeria to act in some of the movies there. Because you've tasted both, which one would you say you prefer to be working in Ghana movie industry in terms of how things are done in professional terms? Which one would you prefer?
You never get what you're worth. You're never given what you're really worth. You're given what you negotiate. So it depends on your negotiation power and how much value you've put on yourself and how you've been treated. So there's no difference whatsoever in the industry in Nigeria and the industry in Ghana. It's the same. the same. You see the same kind of people in this industry, same people in the Nigerian industry. And I believe you in any part of the world, you see those same people everywhere. So it's really not any difference at all.
In terms of treatment, I mean, how you're treated, you're saying that is the same. Let's say
What I'm saying is you're not giving you're not giving your value, you're giving what you negotiate. You're not giving what you deserve. You're giving what you negotiate. So it depends on you and how much value you've put on yourself and how much negotiation power you have. That depends on how you're treated.
So it means that how you want to be treated is how you treated. Is that it?
How you negotiate to be treated and how much value you've put on yourself is what you get in return.
Okay. Right. Now let's come to this new kid on the block. Abraham Atta. How much do you know?
I never got to meet him in person. I went for the premiere, but he wasn't there. He was too young to go with us when we were going out. So I haven't seen him in person, but I've seen all his travels and his accolades and awards and his good jobs on the red carpet of the Oscars. I've seen all of that.
And all the things people are saying about him, issue that got to do with what the media alleged to have said about him. Some are being alleged to have mocked him. Did you hear that?
Whatever the media says about him is what the people will believe about him. Whatever the media says about Abraham is what the people will believe. And then we usually like to judge from afar. We usually like to judge from a distance, and I'll urge the people to actually go into the situation before they judge. And I urge the people to be there before they judge, not to judge from a distance. And now most people are judging from a distance.
I see. Right now, this issue about people comparing this child to people like you, majid, John Mello, people saying that, well, he's even better than you guys. Has this also come to attention?
Well, that is the media, and the media have the power to say what exactly they want and how they want to say it, just to stir up emotions and to stir up headlines in the newspapers and all of that, which really is what makes showbiz. I mean, without the media, what is showbiz, and it's the power of them to do what they want to do and say what they want to say, really, and the man in question, Abraham himself, has absolutely no idea what is going on around him, and he's just enjoying himself. And then we are the ones picking up the stories and throwing it at ourselves and fencing and fighting amongst ourselves, whilst nothing really bad is happening, and whilst the story goes on. It's incredible what the media does.
And some have said that he should relocate to the United States to continue his education, and that the environment here is not conducive, it's not going to do well if he stays here and all that. Let me pick up what's the name of this.
Okay, so is that an advice I'm supposed to give? Some advice? How was Abraham discovered? He wasn't discovered there. He was discovered here. So why should he go there? After one film? No. You see, if you are in search of success, or if you want success, you don't look for success. First, you place value on yourself, and then automatically success comes. You need to build it. How do you build it? You build it from doing valuable things that place value in you. Now, people are saying he has to be there to do what exactly? To shoot films? What scripts? Would he shoot the scripts? How many films? What will happen? Then if we say we all need success, then we all have to relocate. Then all of us must leave the industry. Socrates has to go to America. Because the industry here is not good for Socrates. That applies to everyone.
Socrates.
Are you listening?
Yes, and I'm sure you can continue because he did that and it got you, it got you lost. But I'm so pleased that
Regardless of your location, regardless of where you are, regardless of your location or wherever you are, it has nothing to do with your success. You just have to put yourself in the right environment where you are.
Now let's come to you, Majid. And I'm sure I was watching you. You don't know me, so I'm sure you didn't really notice. That was some years back. We traveled to Nigeria. Ama was. We slept in the same hotel, so I watched it closely. One night, we had to. We were hungry. I think we all had to look for food. But I'm in the same kitchen with. This someone would say fucking rice. You have to. That was the only food available. You have to try and eat that food that night. In fact, the rice was not even cooked well, but we still have to eat it. And why am I talking about all this? I just want you to know I was watching it. And I saw the ladies admire you. They adore you. Handle the ladies that.
First, you don't have to fool yourself. The ladies don't admire you. They admire the characters they watch you play. I never play Machine Michelle. I play characters. Now, the fans are attracted to the characters I play. But if you think that it's you they want, then you're making a big mistake. No one calls me because of me. They call me because of my gift. They call me because of what I have to offer, what I can share. That's why they call me. Without that, no one will call me. So first, never be my craft, my gift as an actor. That's why I have producers calling me. Not because they like Majid, because they like my gift. And the gift is what the people watch and like you. It's not really your true personality because they don't know me. They don't know how I am in the house. They don't know how I am privately. So why do they like me? Because they're attracted to the person they see on television. And until you understand this, you will be fooled and you'll be trapped.
That is, you're talking about the ladies who, or you.
I'm talking about if you get carried away with the attraction of the people and confuse it with you, you'll be trapped.
Now, I just want to ask maybe one or two questions, and I'll let my panel members. They also have some, some questions that they want to, or contributions that they want to also bring in. I'm sure people who have been following you from the days of things you do for love till date and what you do. Getting into acting, was it an accident? Was it a choice, decision?
No, you see, this is one of my problems. On the internet, it says Majid got into acting by accident. It was never by accident. It was by choice. I've always wanted to act, and my siblings know it. My brothers and sisters have always known it since I was a child. But the media says otherwise. So the people believe what the media says. Everything I tell you is based on pure experience. It's what I have experienced about the media. Well, it wasn't my chance, it was my choice. I joined a modeling agency and they gave us contracts to do adverts. And through that, I got things to do for life.
Now, what do you tell us about a bit about And this sort of controversial bit about I've read stories, headlines, and all that. That I'm not a Ghanaian. Don't call me a Ghanaian movie maker and all that. I would like you also to clarify that one. So maybe a bit about your background.
Then I'm the last born of 10 children. I finished fancy film school, went straight to film school for years, and then came out as an actor. I went to film school because I had a vision to be an actor.
Which film school is that?
It's called the Academy of Screen Arts. It's no more. It was a program. Before that, I was a student at William Ekufu School, Academy of Film Acting. This was in like 98, 99, for about 2 years. So William Ekufu was my teacher. From there, I continued the film school, where I had like lecturers from big films like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and who have done films in UK, cinematographers from Holland, acting coach from Britain, just to, have the diversity of the course. And then I became an actor. Yes.
Bit about I'm not a Ghanaian and all that.
You see, what did you read?
What I read is that majid says that he's not a Ghanaian. Don't call him a Ghanaian.
You see? Exactly what I'm talking about. Number one, the media manipulates it. Number two, before the word goes out there, it's completely distorted. I said, I'm not a Ghanaian actor. I'm an actor from Ghana. So don't put me in a box and say he's a Ghanaian actor. I believe acting is universal. Call me an actor. I'm Ghanaian. I was born and bred in Ghana. But I'm not a Ghanaian actor.
Okay, that's English. For those of us who are not too good in English.
Comrade Dumont, may his soul rest in peace. Was Comrade Dumont a Ghanaian presenter? What was he doing in London then? What was he doing in BBC? He's a presenter. He's universal. His craft is universal. He can be in China on the radio station. But if you say he's a Ghanaian actor, it limits you a bit to say he can't be in a Chinese movie. Not like that, but what I'm saying is acting is universal.